You're already doing 120 miles per hour when the gunshots start. The windshield cracks. Your passengers start shouting. And the man in the back seat, the most dangerous cartel boss in the country, leans forward and calmly says, "Don't stop." You don't, because stopping means dying. You swerve through traffic, ignoring red lights, ignoring screams, ignoring the bullets tearing through the night air. The city blurs past like a broken film reel. But this moment, this is exactly where your life as the boss's driver was always heading, because you didn't start here. You started as nobody. The beginning. You used to drive a taxi, 12 hours a day. Drunk tourists, airport runs, cheap tips. Your biggest problem back then was traffic. Until one night, a quiet man in an expensive suit stepped into your back seat. He didn't give an address. He gave instructions. Just drive. You drove for 40 minutes through empty streets. No music, no talking. You know, when you dropped him off, he handed you a stack of cash bigger than a week's salary. And one question. Want a better job? You said yes before asking what the job was. That was your first mistake. The first drive. Your first assignment was simple. Pick someone up. Drive them somewhere. Don't ask questions. You learned quickly that the people entering your car weren't normal passengers. Some were nervous, some were bleeding, some never spoke at all. But the rules were clear. In eyes forward, hands on the wheel, no questions. And if someone asked what you saw nothing. The boss noticed that. In his world, loyalty isn't proven with words. It's proven with silence. Moving up within a year, you weren't just driving anyone. You were driving him, the cartel boss, the man everyone else called El Jefe. You learned his habits. He liked the back right seat. He hated sudden braking. And he never trusted the same route twice. Your job wasn't just driving anymore. It was survival logistics. You memorized escape routes. You studied traffic patterns. You knew which streets had cameras, which alleys had exits, which highways had police checkpoints. The boss didn't just need a driver. He needed someone who could move a king across a battlefield, and that someone became you. The trust in the cartel is rare. But when you drive the boss, you hear everything. Deals worth millions, names of politicians, and addresses of safe houses, the kind of information people kill for. Most drivers don't last long with that kind of knowledge. But you did, because you followed one rule perfectly. You never acted like you were important, even though you were becoming the most dangerous man on four wheels. The night everything changed. Then came the night that proved your loyalty. The boss entered the car covered in blood. Not his, someone else's. Behind him, the 3 SUVs full of armed men were already chasing. Rival cartel, ambush. Your security team was gone, dead or scattered. It was just you, the boss, and the engine. Most drivers would panic. You accelerated straight into a maze of narrow streets no SUV could follow. You cut the headlights, turned through back alleys, jumped a curb, and disappeared into the sleeping city. For 20 minutes, nobody spoke. Then the boss said something he had never said before. In Good Driving, that night, you stopped being a driver. You became trusted. The power of the wheel. You started noticing something strange after that. Everyone respected the boss, but everyone feared the man controlling the car. Because when the boss travels, one person controls his life. You. If you brake too late, if you take the wrong turn, if you decide not to stop, the most powerful man in the cartel becomes helpless in the back seat. And the cartel knows it. Soldiers nod at you, captains greet you first, even lieutenants treat you carefully, because you're the one person the boss literally trusts with his life every day. temptation. That kind of power changes people, and slowly, it started changing you. You knew every route, every safe house, every drop location. You knew where the money moved, and when. You realized something dangerous. If someone wanted to take the boss down, they wouldn't need an army. They would just need the driver. And one night, someone finally approached you. A rival cartel lieutenant. A simple offer. Take one wrong turn, and you'll be rich forever. The number he offered could buy 10 lifetimes. You didn't answer. You just walked away. But the idea stayed in your head, because when you hold the steering wheel of a king, you control his fate. Back to the chase, which brings us back to tonight. Gunshots, sirens, 3 vehicles chasing you through the city. The boss in the back seat, and the realization that someone betrayed him. Maybe one of his lieutenants, maybe a rival, or maybe they assumed the driver would betray him. But you didn't. You slam the accelerator. You cut down an unfinished road. Gravel explodes under the tires. One of the SUVs flips, trying to follow. The others fall behind. Within minutes, the city disappears behind you. Only darkness ahead. The boss finally speaks again. Where are we going? You don't answer immediately, because for the first time in years, you're choosing the destination. After a long silence, you say, safe. The boss leans back in his seat and laughs quietly, because in the cartel world, safety isn't about guns or money or power. It's about who's holding the wheel. And tonight, that person is you.